Hello, it's Davita, and I am back with another video. Welcome to Abstract and Flow. So, today, or this month actually, I've been doing tree rings. And I'm going to do one more since we are nearing the end of the month. I got something in the mail the other day, and I am going to do a review. So, let's get started. I'm going to pan down to my canvas, and I'm going to show you what I am reviewing. So, Sarah Mack, another young lady that does pour videos, has been talking about this right here. Mix pouring medium. So I said, okay, let's give it a try. I ordered some, came in the mail. Here it is. Now, I mixed it with, they say you mix it 7-1. But I actually did 6-1. This is Arteza's Sage Green. Now, look at the color right here. And look at the color in the cup. There is no difference. This stuff does not disturb the color at all. It's very creamy, very thick. I did add a few drops of water, and you can see it's kind of leaving a mound on a mound, and there's some tracing going on. So, this is Amsterdam's copper. Look how rich that color looks. And again, we have mound on a mound and some tracing. So, let me show you my colors. I already showed you Arteza's Sage Green, Amsterdam's Copper, Amsterdam's Vandyke Brown, Arteza's, this is Yellow Orch. Now, I did notice that the Arteza paints, they're a little bit of a heavy body paint. So, they were a little thicker in consistency using the mix. So I did add a few drops of water. I'm also using Folk Art Metallic Inca Gold. Now this paint was thinner, and when I mixed it with the mix, you can see how much creamier that looks. It's still leaving a mound, but you can definitely feel the difference in the thickness. So, I think in another video I talked about using the scale to measure out your paints. But if you don't have a scale and you're stirring your paints, and you're eyeballing, trying to get, you know, the same amount in each cup if you're using Floetrol, if you're using something else. When I do like this, I have a popsicle stick, a paint stick. And if I go back and forth like this, I can feel the consistency better than when I'm just stirring. And I can feel that this paint is not as heavy as, let's say, the copper. You can feel it, that this paint is a little bit more thicker than that gold, what is that? Inca Gold, which is a folk art metallic paint. So, if you don't have a scale, that's kind of another way to kind of gauge your paints. So what we're going to do is a tree ring. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 colors. I have some black. I'm going to use just a tad of black, and then I'm going to use it as my flow extender. And this is Liquitex Mars Black, and also mixed with the mixed pouring medium. Okay, so let's get a cup and let's get some layering going on. So I think I want to start with my sage green. Excuse me. So now this is my first time using this mix pouring medium. So we are going to see how it reacts or how it pours. Let's see if I can make something pretty with it. This is the Arteza's yellow ore. I think it's pronounced orch. And let's do a little bit of copper. Amsterdam's copper. And we're going to go back to the folk art gold. This is the Amsterdam Vandyke brown. It's going to put a tad of black in there. Go back to our sage. So far, so good. So far, it's looking pretty good. Let's see. And it doesn't have a weird smell. It smells like paint. So I think I'm gonna do a little black here, just a tad. And then we're gonna go with our gold. And then our brown. And then back to our sage. And our yellow. Copper. Brown. Our gold. Okay, so that's going to be our cup. And since I'm being a little messy here, let's kind of clean that up. This is a 24 by 20 gallery wrapped canvas from I believe it's Jerry's Artorama. Artorama. That they were having a sale, so I got a really good deal on some canvases. Let's move this out the way here. Okay, give myself some room to maneuver. And get our canvas in this. Okay, so I'm going to put down a little bit of this gold just so we have some cushion to get started. And I got my torch ready. And here we go. See if we can get a little point going. Okay. I like the way this is pouring out. It's pouring out very nicely. Now, I'm not sure about this pouring medium producing cells. So we are going to see if that happens. I did see a video that another young lady did using this mix. And she did get some cells. So let's see if we get cells. Not that, I need a lot of cells in a ring pour, but I think it'll be pretty. Okay, getting to our end. And let's see if we can stop it without it looking crazy. Did I get it? One day I'm going to have a pretty closure. Okay. Alrighty, so let's move that out the way. And let's torch any little bubbles we have. I think my torch is running out of juice. Okay. So I think I'm going to let it sit for a minute. But so far it's looking pretty good. Really not filling that circle. So let's see if we can move that over. Okay. Just a minor adjustment. But I do see some cells trying to pop up, so we're gonna spread it and see what happens. So let's use the rest of this gold I was going to use the black, but I don't want it dark. I wanted a nice, chocolate kind of type, bronze, neutral type colors. So I don't think I'm going to use that black. I may just save it for another pour. And let's use this gold ore. And actually, I'm going to add a little bit more water to it. Because this was really, I mean, look at the consistency. It's really, really, really thick. And since I'm going to just use it as a flow extender, I want it to move freely. So that's why I'm adding a little bit more water to it. You see that now? And if I do like this, I can feel the resistance is a lot lighter. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Good. That's better. Okay. Thank you for bearing with me. I don't normally do all of this on camera because I know some people like to get in and get out. But I wanted to show you all the consistency of that mix pouring medium. And I think it normally comes in a black bottle, but they had some back order issues with getting the black bottle from, I guess, their distributor. So the ones that are coming out now, I believe, are in a white bottle. But the product within is still the same. Now, I do see I dropped some paint here and here, but we are going to make it work. So, let's move some of this out the way. And here we go. Okay. Seems to be moving well. I'm gonna try to keep my little circle consistent so that we have even rings on each side of the canvas. I like the way it's moving, and I really like that sage green in the middle. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make this corner go off the edge. to the center. And I want to come over on this side. I hope I'm talking loud enough. My voice is a little hoarse this evening. Okay. And let's come back. Just want to make sure I get this corner. Okay, so far so good. Now, I'm a little mad at myself because I got that little area right there with some paint spilled. But, and if I stretch it off, it might mess with the center. And it might start looking a little muddy. So we're not gonna be too concerned about it. So let's turn this around. And we're gonna come this way. Now, because this paint, the medium, the mixed medium is a little thicker, I can tell that the paint is not moving as quickly as it would with the Floetrol. But the coverage and the vibrancy of the colors is really, really nice. So if we can just get this corner down here, we will be in business. Okay. I see it moving. Slowly but surely, it will get there. Come on. And I think I want to make sure I keep that little dark line. I like that little dark line right there. Okay. And let's try to bring our circle back to the center a little bit. Okay, I don't think it's moving. When your paint stops moving, that means it's done, basically. Also means you're not going to have a lot of paint pooling in the middle. And when it dries, you'll have even coverage. So I really like the way it turned out. So this mixed medium, MIX medium, it does give us some cells. This little area where some paint spilled kind of looks like a cell, I guess. It matches what's going on. So we are going to get my spatula here. Make sure our corners are covered. You want to scrape and make sure that our paint stops moving. I'm really glad I did this because I really like the composition of this and these colors. And I really like this mix medium. So because of the thickness of it, I think it would be best with your tree rings and your straight pours. You could probably use it for open cup, but I think you really have to play with the consistency to do for an open cup because it is quite thick. So let's bring it down so you can see that it does create cells. We have some cells. Look at that right there. So pretty. It didn't do a lot of cells, but I like that dark edge right here too. Okay, so that is it. Thank you so much for spending a few moments with me this evening. This is a thumbs up, and please like, please subscribe, please comment. Stay blessed, stay safe, and see you next video. Adios.